Are you feeling overwhelmed with your just never ending to do list? Your super long to do list? You got social life, academic life, family, personal goals, all this stuff, right? All this stuff. And you just feel like there's not enough time in the day, you can't do it, you can't get it done, you're not good enough, you're not valid. You're not adequate enough to get it done. Well, guess what? You are not alone. This is exactly how I felt roughly a year ago before I was taking things serious. And, I made a really big change in my life. And this is when I took it to the next step. And today I want to give you a really helpful tip that really helped me personally. And it'll actually work. It will actually help. So if you want to put in the work, it'll actually help you. So let's get into it. Okay, a little bit about me. My name is Jacob Morgan. And as a student, I've always been very ambitious. I've always wanted the best grades. I wanted to be the best on the baseball team that I could possibly be. I wanted a lot of friends. I wanted to try to balance social life, making good grades, sports, all this stuff, right? My own mental health, my own hobbies, all that kind of stuff. And that would often leave me very overwhelmed, very frustrated, feeling like there's just not enough time in the day, that I wasn't good enough to handle this, right? And, externally, I wanted good grades, right? I just wanted good grades. I wanted my family to be proud of me. I wanted to be the best on the sports team. I wanted to be the best hitter, the best third baseman on the baseball team. I wanted to be the best at BMX bikes. I wanted to do all this stuff, right? And deep down, I just wanted a sense of accomplishment. I wanted purpose. I wanted to feel like my life had meaning and that I was moving forward and, that I had this sense of peace. What I had tried in the past to actually manage my time correctly didn't work. I tried to-do list. I tried reminders, trying different schedules, and just not knowing how to use it, okay? So I tried many different things. None of it worked. This would often leave me very overwhelmed, very frustrated. I would just so happen to scroll on a YouTube video, just like I know you do all the time, right? That's what we all do. So I happened to find a video on a specific type of, calendar, how to use it to actually give results, how to change your lifestyle, all this kind of stuff, right? I decided to watch it hoping that my time management struggles would just magically disappear, right? And, what I had to realize, what I was actually dealing with was a lack of discipline, a lack of time management skills, procrastination, self-doubt, the inability to actually focus on one thing, without multitasking and having all this other stuff, right? And I know just like you, right? Because that's what we all do, right? We sit down, we focus on one thing, and then boom, phone, text, all this just dumb stuff, right? You can't even focus. And I knew if I didn't improve this part of my life, and I knew if I didn't have the success that I wanted, I was going to miss out on very valuable opportunities in my life. And I was going to struggle academically. I was going to struggle with work. I was going to struggle with just my own happiness, right? Because I wasn't actually going to be able to accomplish anything. So this YouTuber gave me an epiphany that I still use to this day. By far, the most important thing I've ever learned, and they have inspired me to change my entire life, change my entire approach to being productive, being happy, everything, okay? And so what I basically learned is that time management isn't just about cramming all these tasks into this list, right? That's not what time management is about. It's about actually focusing on mental health and restructuring your entire life to fit, all this stuff in, okay? And it's about having, clear goals. It's about having purpose, a mission, right? Why are you even wanting to be productive? What is the motive behind everything you do? Are you depressed? Are you sad? Are you anxious? Are you stressed all the time? Well, then you're not going to be productive. It's literally impossible. And so I began focusing strictly on mental health, things that I can do to improve my entire life. I started using Google Calendar. I started using timers, and I stayed extremely disciplined to this. And this is what took me to the next level. And so super, super quick, I'm going to go over why time management is even important. Okay, so I have a pretty good list on why time management, and productivity is even important in the first place. So what it does is it gives you real achievement. You will actually achieve stuff. You will get the good grades. You will get the job that you want, the money, right? All this stuff. You will get real achievement. It gives you purpose. This basically being productive to a purpose, to a mission, right? This is where you're happiest, when you're actually doing the work. This is the heaven. And then afterwards, you get to feel excellent, okay? And you get to make money, right? If you're not productive, if you can't manage your time correctly, how are you going to make money? All right? So making money, that's extremely important. You will provide more value to the world. Okay, so what does this mean? Well, the work that you do can provide value to other people, right? So if the more productive you are and the more work that you can put out, the more valuable you are, the more people, will get value from you. And it will help you meet deadlines, right? If you have stuff that you got to get done in a week, if you're productive, boom, that's no issue. And this helps you balance responsibilities. This helps you balance academic life, social life, personal life, all this stuff, okay? This helps you reduce stress. So you're not super stressed out last minute. I got to do a 10-page paper in 48 hours. I can't do this. You'll never have to worry about that, right? If you're actually productive. And it just helps you get more done. Okay, being productive, knowing time management skills will allow you to take your productivity to the next level and actually get really, really good quality work done. And this helps also create opportunities for socializing, network. So, you get all this work done. Now you can go to the gym. Now you can go hang out with people. You can make friends. You can socialize. You can do all this. And there's so many more benefits. So, I just wanted to cover those. And I thought those would be great. Okay, and what is the most important thing for time management, for being productive? What is the number one thing that you can do to skyrocket your time management? The number one thing is mental health. Not sexy, not a glamorous answer, right? It's by far the only thing that actually worked for me. The only thing. And what does this mean? That means you do more of the good things. So stuff like gratitude journaling, stuff like reading, getting off your phone, being more productive, socializing with people, visualizing, right? This stuff, just little stuff, right? You can do your own research on this. But we're going to have plenty of videos on how to actually perfect your mental health, how to actually make progress, and, all this good stuff. Less of the bad things. Can you imagine trying to be the number one best version of yourself while still watching porn, still masturbating, still getting on social media, still playing video games? Can you imagine? You literally can't, right? And we know these things are bad, right? And these are extremely bad for your mental health. Extremely. And so what are some other things that can help your mental health? Sleep, diet, exercise, right? That's very easy. If you're sleeping 5 hours a night, how are you going to mentally be well? How are you going to be able to be productive? It doesn't make sense. If you're sleeping 8 hours, 9 hours a night, you're going to be extremely productive. You're going to feel great. Your dopamine is going to be completely recharged. You're going to feel excellent. This is what's going to help you be productive. All right, diet. Could you imagine trying to be super productive if you're eating all day, you're eating a bunch of carbs, so your brain's all fogged, right? I think carbs are good. This is what has really helped my training. I have been eating extremely high carbs for a very long time. But if I was eating junk food, processed food, sweets, muffins, cookies, candies, it would completely destroy my mental health, completely. All the seed oils, everything, it would just destroy my mental health. So this is stuff I had to cut out, and this made a huge difference in my life and my mental health. Exercise, training, walking, doing lots of walks, being outside a bunch, getting a lot of sun, training, lifting weights. Here's the credentials. Not that good, okay. And another thing is habit tracker. So you get the good habits that you want. Try to do one a month. Okay, this month I want to try to gratitude journal every day. So I'm going to put on that. I'm going to make a little habit tracker. You have all the stuff at the top, and then you have the dates, and you have little boxes, okay? And you're going to check off, like gratitude journal is here. We're going to check off every day that we do it. Super important. That made a huge change in my life. You can also do this with breaking bad habits, right? So if you want to stop doing blank habit, put it into a habit tracker, okay? This is going to be very, very good, very effective. This is what helped me break all of my bad habits and continuously continue adding, good habits. And be generous. This is like the ultimate selfless act, right? Is being generous, helping others. When your mom asks you to do something, you say, no worries, I'm going to do it, and you do the best job. But she shouldn't even have to ask, right? But if she does, you definitely do it. But imagine if she doesn't never have to ask you to go to the dump, take out the trash, clean the bathroom, vacuum all the floors, clean the kitchen, clean the countertops. That's extremely generous, and this is definitely going to help your mental health. It's going to make you feel excellent. And then having goals, daily, weekly goals. Like, this week I want to achieve this for fitness. I want to achieve this for, school. I want to achieve this for my own personal brand, my business, whatever. This is very, very effective for time management, motivation, all this stuff. Google Calendar really helped me. This just helped me have a schedule. You can put tasks at the top, and you can schedule out your day so then you know when you're free, when you're available. Okay, I'm going to do this at this time, this at this time. Very helpful. And the last thing I have on here is the 80-20 rule. So what is that, you ask? An easy way to explain it is there's specific things that give you more results than others, right? So if you want to be really good in school and your teacher, you have a big test coming up, and there's so much work that you can study, that you can learn, right? But the teacher gives you an exam review, like, well, I can't even remember what they're called, but just like a little take-home test. Okay, this is what mostly the test is going to be on. Could you imagine not studying that and studying all the other content? Right? So this little 20% of everything is going to give you 80% of the results. That's the 80-20 rule. So it's figuring out what whatever the 20% is, that's going to give you the 80% of the result, and you dedicate that, all your time to that. Thank you guys for watching this video. This was very fun for me to make. I think mental health is by far the most important thing for anything. Definitely for time management. If you want to be productive, you want to be, you want to achieve stuff, mental health will by far be the most important thing that you could possibly focus on. I highly recommend acting now. There's no point to hold this off. No point. If you're continuing to do bad habits, not do good habits, and just be destructive, that's not a life of purpose. That's not a life worth, living. And we will be uploading more videos exactly on, mental health, time management, productivity, real things that helped us, real things that helped me. And I know these videos are going to help people. And my dream would just be that this could help one person. If this video could help one person at all, I would feel way more fulfilled. And we are here to help students, achieve excellence in all areas of their life. And we are doing this by documenting our own journey and, documenting what we believe is the best way to live. So guys, thank you guys for watching.